Very disappointing performance tonight. Wasn't really able to do much on third down for us trying to convert. Couldn't get off the field. And the nemesis right now is just stopping the run. Got to do a much better job, getting off blocks, using our hands, getting downhill, and fitting into our gaps. Tackling was the issue, So a lot of things we talk about in this first game, fundamentals and technique, definitely showed up tonight. And there's some things that we definitely got to go back and correct, and that's going to start with me. As I told the guys, this one game doesn't define our season. Rather not if we would have won the game, it doesn't define our season, okay? All right, we're going to continue to work hard, as I mentioned, starting with me, and we'll make these corrections ASAP. And with that, I'll take questions.
What do you think you need to correct?
Well, most importantly, just making sure that we continue to emphasize the details. And if they're not getting done, make sure that they're getting done. And it's going to start in practice on Wednesday. Continue to make sure that we coach and teach fundamentals and technique. And guys got to be accountable and accept that and go out and execute.
What were the issues on offense today?
I think you saw early on that we were running the ball well. And when you get in a situation where you get behind, it sometimes gets you out of what you really want to do. When we sit here all night, we were playing catch-up. And I think that was really the issue, that we couldn't really get into a rhythm once we got behind. When you look at time of possession, then this is right here, right before the 2 minutes. You're talking about 37 minutes compared to 20. So we got to be able to get off the field to give our offense an opportunity and a chance.
You talked a lot about wanting this team to be physical. Was that the biggest disappointment today? That you were kind of dominating both sides of the line of scrimmage?
Well, it was disappointing that we lost the game, and that was a direct reflection. That it starts up front, and we got to do a much better job of coming off the ball, setting edges, getting off blocks, and again, linebackers playing downhill.
What do you think of the front seven overall on your defense?
Wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough at all. And again, you're talking about almost 200 yards rushing, unacceptable.
Were you surprised with how this played out today after?
Very so, very so. But again, this is the National Football League, so those guys are great on that side of the ball, well coached. So I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. They outplayed us tonight, and again, we'll get that corrected moving forward.
How do you think Cam played overall?
For the most part, I thought he did some good things. It's hard to really say and determine based off the outcome. Got to go back and really watch the film. But again, when you get behind like that and you can't get into a rhythm, it's always tough.
Seems like Alex kind of controlled everything out there when he was out there.
He does a great job of really, running their offense. He's a guy, again, that's not going to beat himself. He's going to manage the game well, and that's what you saw tonight. And again, we had opportunities early, and it started with missed tackles, and that was just a snowball effect.
Are you more out of David, especially when the offense is struggling like it did tonight?
I'm sorry, Chad, say that one more time.
Are you going to need more out of David in games like this when the offense is struggling?
I think we're going to need more out of everybody. When you look at how we performed tonight, it's just not one guy. Everybody takes their share in this right here. So it's 11 guys doing their job at one time.
You made a move at right tackle. Was that performance-related or injury-related?
Andre Smith had an elbow issue. I don't really know the details right now, and that's why we went with Wetzel. So I'll give you guys an update when I know about it.
With Buddha and Dayon in there, a little bit undersized, are you concerned that they do a little bit different, anything different defensively without the lack of size?
No, I've played smaller guys in there before, so the size is not an issue, Again, we just got to use our hands. We got to use our technique. We got to get off blocks. We got to penetrate up front. Try to hold the double team. When the double team comes off, the D-line got to make plays. So, again, it's across the board. It's everybody.
Kim Dichie seemed to have a couple plays that stood out positively. Could you tell overall how you thought he played?
Again, it's hard to determine right now. He flashed a little bit, again, getting off the football, penetrating, those kind of things. So, wasn't enough.
Those 3 long touchdown drives in the second, late first and throughout the second quarter. What was the biggest problem? Was it missed tackles?
I think the biggest problem was missed tackles, and missing out on opportunities when we had a chance to contain the quarterback. We know coming in, Alex Smith is very athletic. He's going to be able to avoid the rush, sustain some time within the pocket. We didn't do a good job of containing him and getting off blocks and making tackles.
Sounds like, just listening to you, did you feel like the defense got beat more physically than mentally?
I think it was a little bit of both, you know, and that's not our DNA. That's not us. So, again, it starts with me, and we're going to make sure we get that corrected.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.